Hey guys, welcome to another Fatty Miniatures Battle Report. This time we got something new for you.
Yes.
We are going to do a Shadow Wars campaign. It is going to be my Chaos versus this guy's Chaos. And it is going to be fantastic. We are going to follow the 15 Promethium cash rule to see which Chaos, I guess kill team, I don't even know what they're called.
Yeah, kind of kill teams.
Which gang, Chaos gang is going to be
There you go.
the most awesome. So we'll go over the war bands or the kill teams or whatever they're called, and we'll show you the board and we'll get started.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Alright guys, so this is Kill Team Varzar. This is going to be the amazing Fatty Miniatures John's team. So we'll start here. We have Urkagar. He is the leader. Right now he has a bolter and the combat blade. Then we have right here, we have Envile. He has a pistol, his combat blade, and a flail. And then we have Fora. He has a pistol and a knife. And then we have Eskos. He has a shotgun, the assault blade, and he comes with a knife. And then coming back here to the back, we have Armek, who is a specialist. He does have a plasma gun and a knife. And then we have Zonius right there. And he does not have his heavy bolter. Unfortunately, I didn't have the points. So right now he has a pistol and a knife. And then we have Karaz right here. And he has a bolter and the combat blade. So that is Kill Team Varzar. And then coming over here to Brad's kill team, we have the Fallen Brothers. We have Brother Alexander, and he has a combat blade, power armor, plasma pistol, and a power sword. And we have Brother Dexter. He has a combat blade, power armor, and a heavy bolter. And then we have Brother Lance, a combat blade, power armor, and a plasma gun. And then last but not least, we have Brother Carl, who's got a combat blade, power armor, and a bolt gun. And that is the Fallen Brothers versus Varzar's warband. Alright guys, so this is the first mission of the wonderful Shadow War Armageddon campaign. I'm having a hard time with the words today, guys. So we are doing Scavenger's mission. We rolled off, and that's what we got. There are 5 wonderful treasures scattered throughout the board.
3, 4, and 5.
And one is over there. Brad deployed his kill team. His plasma gunner is hiding back there. His heavy bolter is on top of there. And his kill team leader and basic trooper guy are over there. Carl. Here's how I have deployed mine. We have the plasma gunner, the leader, and the basic trooper. And then we have 2 cultists right here. And a cultist, and this guy's only got a pistol. So actually I think what I'll do is I'll switch these around. No, I'll leave them the way they were. I'll leave them the way they were. Sorry guys, having last minute second thoughts. So, actually, we'll just do it like this. Having some real last minute thoughts. Alright, so there's my deployment. I switched it up last minute.
And you won the roll up, so you'll get to actually move first.
Yeah, so I'll go first. Brad will go second. Alright, so we'll get started. So I think this guy's actually just gonna run. He can go
8 inches?
Up to 8 inches, so it'll be 4 inches to get him to the base, and then it'll be
2 inches up.
2 inches up, and an inch and a half. So he picks it up.
Perfect.
And then I'll have to come back with the movement for these guys because I want to see what they can and cannot shoot at. So we'll come right back with the movement for this clump and this clump. All right, folks. So there's my movement. Those two cultists just running forward, trying to get up the ladder. That one cultist sees the heavy bolter, and he's going after him. That guy has the cash, and then these 3 Marines are going to sit there, and they're going to wait for their moment of opportunity to strike. So we will go on to Brad's turn, and we'll come back in his movement. Brad's movement for his plasma guy.
8 inches put me like right behind that. So if we go just like that, yep. Okay, so he'll go around and run up to there, so he's still in cover.
Okay.
He is going to stay still because reasons.
All right.
And these two. I'm thinking, what do we say? It's 2 inches up. That'll give them 2 more inches in. That'll be open. Or I think that's what I do. I'm gonna run forward 4 and then run forward 4 that way.
Okay.
Do the same here. Up to there. He's gonna be kind of out in the open, but
Okay. And then the only shooting is with
yep.
That guy?
Bolter going at your guy with the cash.
Okay, so we'll come right back with the shooting. All right, and that is the line of sight right there. So we have that guy there and that guy there. So just barely in cover and just barely out of cover. Although
If you go with my guy's headline, he should be blocked behind that tree.
that's what I'm doing. All right, so 2 sustained fire dice.
Yep. Shooting at the guy with the cash. Alright,
And
4 shots.
5 and a 1. There's 2 more dice.
Okay. We're doing 1 at a time.
1 at a time.
What am I hitting on?
You are going to be hitting on Iran, so you're hitting on a 4.
Hitting on a 4. That is
And that's
4.
going to be a 4.
Okay.
And their toughness 5, so that's going to be a wound.
Okay.
I do get an armor save.
Okay. That is a 3, sir.
Alright, and I think the heavy bolter has a minus 1. Minus 2, so that's not a save, so what do you do? So he's just knocked down.
Okay.
Okay.
Next shot.
And that's going to be a miss.
Shot.
And that's a miss.
Last shot.
And that's also a miss. Alright,
So you're just pinned.
No, he's just knocked
Or
down.
knocked down. Well, you're automatically pinned if you get hit.
Right. So he's just knocked down.
Fair enough. Does that make him drop the cash or no?
I don't know, we'll have to check. Alright, so my turn to go ahead and roll a dice for the monsters, Brad. And a 6.
Not a monster.
That's a monster. Go ahead and roll, see what happens. It's funny because we forgot the first 2 turns and then the 2. The fighter manages to beat the creature. The fighter may not do anything else this turn.
So it's whoever was the farthest
That
away
guy.
from anybody else.
From anybody else.
Yeah.
So he just sits there in the open. Awesome.
Oh man.
Well, this guy is gonna crawl 2 inches behind the rock. These guys are gonna pop up. Actually, this guy's gonna go around, and this guy's gonna pop up and go 2. This guy's gonna pop up and go there. And then I'll have to do some quick measurement for these guys. All right, and that's where those 2 cultists ended up. So, super awesome. Escalating has picked up the cash and is on his way back. Over here, we have Zonios, who is struggling to stay alive as everybody else tries to take out the fallen brothers. Straight to the shooting phase. So I'm going to start with Karaz over there with his bolt gun. He's going to shoot at Brother Carl. We'll double check. So Brother Carl's being shot at, hitting on a 4 because he did run. And that's a 6. So ammo check. And he still has ammo. So strength 4 against your toughness 4. 5 is a wound. So -1 to your 3 up. So 4 up to save. And that is a 2. So rolling to see what happens. And that's a flesh wound.
That's a flesh wound.
A flesh wound. So he is pinned. And he takes -1 to his weapon skill and ballistic skill for the remainder of the battle. So Armageddon is now going to shoot with his plasma gun. And he's going to shoot at Brother Sergeant Alexander. Sustained fire 1. And that is going to be 3 shots. So rolling to hit. That's going to be a miss because Brother Sergeant Alexander ran. Second shot. That's a miss. And that's a miss as well. Ooh. And leader.
Am I getting a little bit of cover there?
That's what I'm trying to check.
Technically, you can still shoot at Brother Carl.
Yeah, but do I want to is the question.
Because he'd be down, but only pinned.
I'm gonna say probably not any cover on that one. So I'm gonna still shoot at the leader.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a hit on a 5.
Okay.
And a 1 does not wound.
Okay.
So
does that still pin me?
it hit, yeah. So you're still pinned.
Even if I make an armor save?
Yeah, it's just a hit.
Okay.
So he's still pinned. That is gonna be it for the shooting. Because those guys ran, they've only got a pistol and a shotgun. He got attacked by monsters and can't do anything. And he's down, so I need to roll for recovery now. And he's dead.
Oh, he bled out.
He bled out. So, I think that will change exactly what happens next turn.
Yeah.
Luckily, that marker is hiding behind the rock this time.
And luckily you pinned my leader so he can't help Brother Carl back up.
Yep. So, alright. We will go on to Brad's turn 2. So at the start of Brad's turn 2, rolling for monsters. Nope, no monster. Alright, so Brad's moving 4 inches. He's picking up the loot counter while he's at it.
Yep.
And is that guy gonna move?
Yep, he's gonna go ahead and move up 4 inches as well.
Okay.
Picking up that.
All right.
And these two
are gonna crawl
their 2 inches over to try to get
a little bit of
sort
cover.
of behind cover there.
All right. And that's your movement.
That's my movement.
So correction, Brad can't shoot if he moves his heavy bolter, so he decided to stand him still.
Yep.
So is that where you're gonna start your shooting?
Yep, we'll go ahead and do sustained fire at your cultist who has the cash.
And
so for 5
shots.
5 shots, I like it. Shot 1. Sorry, didn't mean to.
That's a miss.
Shot 2.
That's a miss.
Wow.
We'll throw him here.
Yep. Shot 3.
That's a miss.
Shot 4.
That's a miss.
Good lord. Shot 5. There we go.
All right, ammo check.
2d6.
Yeah. And I believe that it's out of ammo.
Yep, it's a 5+, I believe.
So do you wound?
That is a wound.
That is a wound. All right. And there's no
cover.
Well, no armor. He doesn't have an armor. So what happens?
What happens? Whoops. Apologize.
So he's just down?
He's down.
All right. And then over here?
He will go ahead and sustain fire into your other cultist there. He will get 2 shots.
Okay.
Shot 1. Nothing.
Nothing.
Shot 2. That is a
so
he is it also 2d6 for the.
So interesting thing about Shadow Wars, guys. So
Gets hot.
it's a -2 to hit because he's fully in cover.
Oh,
He
so I
also
need a
ran.
roll of 4 as well.
So now you need to roll a 4 to see if you hit.
Gotcha. There.
Okay, so he does hit. You do need to ammo check.
Okay. 2d6.
And I think you still have ammo. We'll double check in a second.
And then what does it do to your guy? 5. So he is down, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
So we'll knock him down.
I will look for my ammo check, but I believe that is everything.
That is going to be the shooting. All right, guys. So that specialist with the plasma gun is actually out of ammo, as is the heavy bolter. So roll for Brother Carl to see if Brother Carl recovers. Oh no, they're just pinned, so they just automatically
just get up.
pop up.
That's right.
All right, so going on to my turn. Do you want to go ahead and roll a dice for the monsters to see if they decide to
Eat your guys.
rear their ugly heads again?
That is a 3, sir.
So nothing happens. All right, so we'll go on to my movement. All right, so movement. This guy is gonna crawl 2 inches down the ladder and end up right there. And this guy is gonna crawl 2 inches and get to the base of the ladder. This guy right here is going to run all the way there. Not quite getting to the Promethium cache. And these guys are gonna move a little bit. They're just gonna move ever so slightly. This guy's gonna move there, and to there, and to here. Making sure that they have good line of sight over there. And that is gonna be the movement phase, so we'll go straight to the shooting. We will start with Karaz, who will shoot at Brother Carl.
Not Brother Carl.
Brother Carl.
Not Brother Carl.
And that's going to be a hit because he did not run. He's not in cover. And wounding on a 4. That's going to be a wound. And 4 up armor save. Because the -1 from a bolt gun.
That was 5, sir.
You sure? Yeah, alright.
Am I sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright, and then we'll do sustained fire from the plasma gun. So 2 shots. The first shot is gonna miss, and that's gonna be a hit. And that's not gonna wound. Alright.
But that pins him again?
It does pin him, yes. And last but not least, Urkgar is gonna shoot at
He's still out in the open, so he's still in.
Yeah, he's still the easier shot. So Erkagar. Cool. I don't have to shoot at him because he's pinned. I'm gonna shoot at him anyway because I want to kill him. No, I'm gonna shoot at your leader because I want to pin him too. So hitting on a 4, so I missed. So, alright. So that's gonna be my turn. We'll go straight to Brad's turn. Rolling for the monsters.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta roll for these guys to see if they manage to get up. So we'll start with Ezkos, and he's still down, and we'll do Envile to see if and he's dead. So
Poor Envile.
that's okay. He's just a cultist.
Now monster.
Now a monster, needing a 6 here, and not getting a 6. All right.
Since my leader is next to him, I can try to get up early, or do I automatically help him up?
I believe so. We'll double check on that and get right back to you. All right, so Brad's gonna test to recover brother Carl, and on a 2, I believe that is a pass for an initiative test.
Okay.
So now he can act normally.
He can act normally. So, what we are going to do though is we're going to start over here.
Of course, now I gotta stand up.
We're going to hop down our 2 inches, and then we are going to move over 2 more this way.
Okay.
And then, actually, no, we're going to call it a run and go the other 4 inches. So that makes more sense. He will move up his 4 inches and pick up the cash and run back 4 inches. Oops. That way, if for some reason I end up bottling, I can get the hell out. I'm going to bump my captain up 4 inches and put him behind that cover. And then I'm going to move Carl up behind the pipe so he's got some cover. And then they still both have line of sight over there. So that way they can take their shots. I will start with Carl taking his shot at
the front guy.
That's a 3, so that is not a hit.
Okay.
And then the
Plasma pistol. Is he within range?
Should be. Was it 18 inches if I do the heavy? Yeah, he's within range.
Okay.
But it is unreliable. But it is a hit.
Is a hit, so ammo check.
Ammo check.
And
we're very good.
Very good. And
damage? Nope.
Nothing. Alright, so
but
the front guy is pinned.
Yep.
Alright. And that's your turn?
Looks like it.
Okay. Alright. So we will go on to my team's turn. And so my kill team does have to take a bottle test. Leadership 9. And they bottle out. Alright, so I get 1. I'm holding on to 1. My lone guy. And Brad gets the other 4. So go ahead and roll 4 dice, Brad.
Alright.
And
see what they are.
Just roll them right there.
Perfect.
So
6, 3,
1
4, and
1 extra Promethium cash.
Okay.
And I am currently holding 1. So that is not a Promethium cash. So we will come back and see what happens to everybody at the end. Alright guys, so here is Team Varzar. I do have to roll a couple dice. So for this guy here, and he makes a full recovery. That is fantastic. He gets to join the team. And this guy here, he also makes a full recovery.
Yeah.
And here's hoping for the super awesome cultist. And he goes down.
Painful recovery.
And I do believe that he is captured. I'm gonna double check that real quick. This die here means that he's actually seriously injured. So now I have to make a serious injury roll. and a 2. He gets a head wound, which means he gets frenzy, and he misses the next mission. But he's not dead, so nobody died. So that's fantastic. This wonderful specialist is going to advance. So I'll roll 2d6 and get a 10. I am going to give him +1 initiative, just in case he gets into close combat. No, I'll give him +1 move. +1 move. So he now has a 5-inch move, which is funny because now he's got a heavy bolter. Or I'll give him a plasma gun. Sorry guys, I'm thinking out loud. There's a lot of stuff going through my head. Because I was going to buy him a heavy bolter and spend my Promethium cash to get it. But if he's got +1 move, he can't move and use a heavy bolter.
It's true.
So we'll see. But he gets +1 move. Alright guys, so after the rearming, I have opted to switch the weapons between these two. So Armech now has a heavy bolter, and Zonius, who has +1 move, has a plasma gun. Armech does have a red dot sight on his heavy bolter. And now we will go to Brad's kill team, as I am completely done with mine. And here are the fallen brothers. None of them got hurt or went down or out of action or anything like that. So no rolls to make for that. Brad does need to roll D3. And so he gets a total of 1 Promethium for winning the mission, +1 for the Promethium that he won, which brings him to 2. Now, he is opting to advance Brother Sergeant Alexander.
2d6.
So it is going to be 2d6, and that is going to be an 8, which means you generate a new skill. So we will come back with the skill roll for Brother Sergeant Alexander. So Brad has opted to roll on the shooting skills, so 2d6, so 1 and 2. So you can either choose crack shot. When you roll an injury roll for a shooting attack made by this fighter, you can reroll the dice, or any pistol or basic weapon other than a template has sustained fire 1.
We will go with that since I have the plasma gun.
Okay. So your plasma pistol gets sustained fire 1 on your Brother Sergeant Alexander. Alright folks, so after some deliberation, meet Brother Helmsley. He is a trooper, quite literally. He has a bolt gun with inferno bolts and a red dot sight. Brad spent a Promethium cash to purchase him. He is the newest member of the Fallen Brothers. And there they are.